Welcome back to another episode of Sweet Cards, dude. Presented by Houston Card Exchange.
What up? What up?
What's up?
Man, long day, huh?
It's been a long
Good to be back
day.
in routine, huh, Brent? Getting to be on here a couple times again.
Oh man, last week was
Crazy times.
Last week was
Crazy month.
It was a busy last week trying to do 2 episodes and do all the kind of the editing and everything that we did, and then my computer kind of started to go south, so I was doing editing on my phone. But it's all good. We're here.
Yeah.
For another episode
Office
of Sweet
halfway
Cards,
there.
dude.
Yeah.
Man, looking good in the
maybe
background.
Live episode. Yeah,
Ooh,
we almost there. We coming, Brent. We coming.
Just got to get a little round table in there, get the microphone set up.
Yes.
We'll be ready to roll.
I was looking at some cameras, dude, like the Canon V10 compared to a just a straight what is it, GoPro with Mikey them, because Tam and them, they got a little YouTube going too, man. They shout out to Tam the Fisherman. That boy be killing
Tam
it. Him and my dad, yeah. You know, let's give them a shout out. Team Flat Bottom girls, man. What was it? No, Team Flat Bottom Girl. That's the name of Tam's boat. They took second place last weekend, $400 out there, killing it. Dude, they did work in like 2 hours because the weather was crazy. But man, I gave it to him, man. Tam was sending me pictures. This dude was boat up. It was dope. They killed it. They got $400 this year. I was like, damn, the year I don't go.
No, I saw your dad had posted that picture, and I was like, man, that's freaking awesome.
Dude was stoked, dude. He was funny, man. That was good. He was out there, dude. They called it like an amberjack or something. I'll be lying. I don't know all the names, but dude, it was like huge. And my dad has his picture with him holding it, and Tam and Mikey, they were out there. But yeah, shout out to Mikey. We got a sidetrack, but Mikey was giving us some knowledge this week, Brent, on what he goes with. They go GoPro. But then they have like the audio is kind of the issue out there because they're on the water. Yeah. But they have like a headset that they all wear that they can hear each other and stuff.
That's
and they have it like on the boat. It's pretty dope. We need to bring Mikey on just how he edits, dude. He has some pretty cool videos. The catch and release out there. They're out there almost every day, Brent.
Yeah, I'll look up their YouTube, and then we'll make sure to post a link.
Give them a follow, man. You never know what they'll have to, man. This dude will wake up, and next thing you know, they'll be 40 miles off on another dude's boat catching tuna.
But we need to go fishing, and we need to go fishing, and then go break some cards out on the boat, bro. Put them in little plastic bags to come back home.
Get sick? Nah, I'm good. You can have it. I'll set it up. I'll get it going, man. But no, you can have that. Man, he stays close, dude. Right there on Flat Bottom Girl. She's really stable out there. So how you been, man? What you been breaking? What have you been looking at? I see you getting in a lot more breaks these days.
Nah, I've been getting in a few, but not too many. I mean, I got in on some of the 2024 Platinum Anniversary just because that was kind of all the rage. And I want to say when I first kind of got back into collecting and stuff like that was one of
those red boxes, huh?
The 2021, I think I bought it.
It was a blue one. I remember you were tearing one of them up. I thought it was a red one. I thought it was last year, 2022.
Yeah, the 2021 Platinum Anniversary. I opened up a hobby box that I got from what's it called? The Ballpark in Alvin. And that was like one of my first kind of rips that I remember doing when I first kind of got back in. And so I'm always interested in the Platinum Anniversary. I like that they take those classic designs and then add kind of that chrome to them. And so I think it's a really
this
cool
card should be worth more. It's only $25, but it's a Tommy out of 50 wave.
Mm-hmm.
I like them, dude. Amber and me pulled a hot box, Brent. So Jimmy had been holding us a hobby the whole since it came out, but with all crazy hours and everything, we go over there, and I finally go over there. He took care of us with a price. Houston Sports Connection on Westheimer. See Jimmy. Howard's the man. But dude, we finally got the box. So it's not something crazy swaggerty for the Pirates at a $199 on card.
That was 2023.
Yeah, this he's been holding it for a while, dude.
Yeah.
Hunter Brown on card auto. We got a Gavin Miller or what's Gavin Stone, and then dude, like Brent, I thought I had him here, but almost 30 out of 5 card. Like it was a hot box. Literally we had like 24 numbered cards, like every different one, speckled. people talk about hot boxes. We've never seen it. I seen you pull that blaster live that one time. That was wild.
Yeah.
Remember that? The
Yeah, it all
NFL
was,
one.
yeah.
It was like everything was numbered. It was like that, Brent. It was like every pack was 5 cards. You know, like when you're breaking these, like
Yep.
I think it was like 4 a card. But dude, it was cool. It was a nice little break, man. But to see all those autos and then pulled out of there 3 on-car autos out of one hobby, that's 130 that he took care of us. But
That's what's
talk
up,
about
man.
pricing. Let's talk about pricing. Let's talk about one thing that I've been on the whole week. You know what I'm saying?
It's going up. You've seen it
Sapphire,
every new set that's coming out seems to be just a little bit higher. I mean, I know there are some still sets that are they're not as high, but like Sapphire. When I saw the price points on that, I was just like, what?
When I told you, look what it was that day on Tops. Got on. There wasn't much sales. It was like sold out immediately, right?
Yeah.
I expected that. It's always how it is. But from a roundabout price to $479, right? That's still $479 for 32 cards, right? Me and you did the math, right? $14.96. That's what your pull rate, right? That's what you gotta get just to get your money back. What do you pull?
So I know we're talking about it, but I didn't realize what you were when we were doing the
now
math.
you get what I'm referring to now.
I wasn't paying attention.
Now
there's only 32 cards. There's only 32 cards.
Return on investment, Brent.
On the whole box.
Return on investment. That's all I look for, right? So at $479, at 32 cards, that's $14.96, right? And then now when I pulled up YouTube or eBay for you, they're sitting $6.99 to $7.15. You can find a couple for $6.79, right? But when you break that down, Brent, that's $22.42 a card out of 32 cards. What's the chances you get? So we pulled that Sapphire that we traded this week, right? Just do the odds on last year's Bowman, right? Because it has to be somewhere around that. We pulled 3 colored cards, of course, one being Baby Boy, the green. But like, dude, it was like that. A Volpe we just sold, a Volpe to orange, a Vargas, and then an Isaac. But so that's it, Brent. 3 numbered cards. See, look, Vargas was like the blue or the teal, right? You had an orange, and then we had the Isaac, which is a pretty cool card, but you're not going to get that much money off it. But that being said, right? 4 cards, Brent, out of 32. So then do the price point on that. That's what, 28 cards. What do you think you're going to make off those? Those are going to be 90% chance base, right?
Yeah.
You're going to get lucky and get the crazies, the select and all that. Oh no, I keep looking. But
I mean, the people that are buying those cards though, like if they go to resell those, they are the ones that are going to be able to set those prices, and so hopefully they'll be smart and they will set those prices accordingly, so they don't.
They won't. They won't. I get on there right now, and you can go look just on the odds of the old one, right? So that's 2 to 99, 1 to yellow was 50, and then a 75 was just orange. We sold the Volpe right now, right? Pretty much at rate or just under, just to move it, $80 real quick. You're $80, right? That's the big card. Now I'm sitting on Baby Boy, maybe 40. I'm not going to sell this, right? This is going to go in the safe, but like Vargas, you're looking at maybe 15 to 25, and then the Isaac's pretty cool. The one from the Rays, I don't know if you know who he is.
Are those? Did you break these yourself, or these from, or did you buy?
Yeah, this was the one that that dude, Bobby, my boy, always taking care of us. He hooked us up with a dude out there, cool dude through Facebook, Sims Sports. And we did trades, dude. We traded some cards and got a box. You know, we like to Percy shit. We like to Percy those Sapphire. But dude, 400. I haven't talked to him.
I understand.
You know what I mean?
Though. But I mean, like overall, if there's 32 cards in the box, I mean, if you go
You're
to
not
sell
getting your money back.
I mean, it depends. If people are smart, they would.
You got to get a bang.
They would set it. They would set the card price at what they wanted, what they should be.
I don't know. It's interesting. That's why, you know, me and B I talked about this the other day on live and everything. But you're not going to see it. You're not going to see it that much. I really don't think, and it's crazy. But just like last year, this conspiracy theorist in me, right? Whenever we talked about it, Hunter was all about it. It didn't drop. It got pushed. Then in this little line, oh, that's it. And then 4 or 5 months later, Sapphire is just being flooded. It's like, where was that shit? Where was it sitting at? I don't know. Yeah. Conspiracy theories comes out with that, but I don't know, bro. It's just, that's hard. That's killing breaking. And we're not breakers, right? We get in breaks, but like that's just, I don't know, fanatics.
I mean, I'm not trying to,
Walmart.
I'm not trying to bash Fanatics or anybody like that.
No,
but
exactly.
They're doing a lot to help the hobby grow. There's a lot of good media coverage out there. They're getting athletes involved. They got like their Fanatics Fest that's coming up, and so they're going to bring vendors in now. It looks like I saw some of the news that was
Yeah, you were
out
talking about
where-
that. That's pretty cool. That be, I get it, Brent, but is it to like be honest? Are they trying to like thin the line, right? Or are they trying to? There's too many products. I can see that, right? Like
No, I think they're
museum
trying
and tribute
to.
is
I
the
think
same
they're
thing. Let's
trying.
be honest.
I think they're trying to throw an event and get tens of thousands of people to run through this convention and meet all these athletes and expose them to all of Fanatics brands. I mean, everything
So
that they
jersey sales, and things of that nature.
memorabilia,
Yeah,
cards, everything, and they're gonna expose these people to that. And then every time they do one of these in a new town, they're going to have new people that are going to come in and be like, "Oh wow, I really like collecting cards," and there's another person that's added to the hobby, and
yeah.
so I mean, I understand like it's
I like getting on
2024.
these breaks, Brent. I'm selfish with this. Let's be honest here. I love all y'all breakers, man. Let's be honest here, but I like that's one of my favorite cards to watch get broke. It's just pretty.
Oh no, yeah, it's really
and
really
you're
nice.
not gonna see it. I'm seeing Bowman Mojo, dude. That's taking over. We've hit a couple like that.
Yeah,
You liking that this year's Mojo? My boy Pooms over at Lucky's, and he's killing it with those Mojo breaks, man.
I heard someone talking about those and how was it Tizzy that was telling us about those, that they're damaged? Like there's a lot of problems with the
No, that it's so basically it's tops, tops is tops. Cut a lot. He was referring to scratch lines. I think on that one actually was platinum, but it's just mass produced. Platinum is a mass produced chrome, right?
Oh yeah,
but
that's what
these dude Astros are killing it, Brent. This dude right here, if you can get him, Mojo purple right here, Bryce Matthews. Okay. Bryce Matthews is the name that I'm stocking, dude. I'm getting on these. You can get the Astros pretty decently priced a lot of times, and they're hitting right now. Stack on those. If you want me to be honest, and you want to really just get cards and get your money back, Orioles. There's like 5 of them, not counting Gunnar, not counting Jackson, not counting Adley. You have Cowsers. That's a Cowsers coming up right now. You have Colby in there. You have Kurtzstat. It's just a smart buy. There, you can get them in a Mojo break, $55, $60, right? In a half case break, and you're gonna get your money back. And you're gonna stack them because, dude, I have so many of these Jackson's Mojos now, and I'm just gonna hold on to them, get them graded.
Yeah, I'm starting to go back through my cards. I finally started listing some cards last night. I used that mascot app that I've been telling you about for the graded cards. It was so clean, dude. You just type your certification numbers in, and then it comes in with all the information, and then there's a link to 130 points for the search, so you can check the comps, and then they also have their own another company. I don't know the name off the top of my head right now that they're using that also has some comp tools as well too. But like it was so easy, and because it downloads the pictures directly from like either PSA or SGC or whoever. It downloads the pictures that they have online already, and so you don't have to do anything. You just type your certification number in, and then it uploads, and then you can build your listing, and then it uses APIs to actually create the listings for you on your eBay store. And so it was, I don't know, it was pretty interesting again. And they have like a pro version that allows you to connect your Shopify. And I think I'm going to do that, especially whenever we're ready to expand a little bit further. And because we'll be able to take both of our inventories and put them on one website. And it would still go back to our eBay stores, our individual eBay stores, like through the sales side of it and stuff.
My question to that: does it take the percentage away, or it still sells through the eBay?
No. You're able to have your Shopify store, and so you have the fees that you pay are more on the credit card processing fees versus like.
What is that? Have you looked into that, Brent?
I had it set up, but I backed off the I kind of changed my menus on my Shopify because I had connected my store to TikTok Shop, and then I just had gotten a little bit more busy with more of the content creating than actually like listing and kind of building stuff out lately. More of kind of doing this and then just trying to do my day to day and be a dad and all the good things in life. And so I haven't really got to reconnect with that, but I have.
There's a dude, Brent, that's been pushing Shopify on me at these shows, and he talks about how fast it is if you get a thermal and you get the scanner package. You know what that means? And then you can just beep beep beep. I guess, and that's your inventory. When you click it, it's gonna bring it up and you type it up, or if you have a spreadsheet, you can drops it right then. And he was talking about he gets stuff posted. You know what he's talking about?
Yeah, it's just a spreadsheet.
But what about the scanner? That's what I was trying to.
He's talking about.
You're still gonna have to type it in at one point, huh?
Unless you're using like I use Car Dealer Pro right now, and they kind of do a lot of the like
the legwork.
All the car. They kind of build the record for you because they're using AI to detect what the card is.
Oh, okay. So they have like a database going, and then you jump in their database,
and you just gotta double check. So right now, my plan is kind of to use Car Dealer Pro for the AI, and then kind of maybe use the mascot to open up our inventory to more marketplaces, because you can port like all of your inventory from eBay to like 5 or 6 different marketplaces, or like a Shopify. I think Amazon's going to be coming up soon, which if that comes out, that'll be crazy. If you're able to get an Amazon seller account and be able to sell cards on there. But Mascot has comic books, they have ticket stubs, they have a few other areas that are for, I think, for graded cards. Like they've been able to tap the databases for graded items. I take that. I'm sorry.
Brent, my question: if you sell on Amazon, do you get packaging from them?
What do you mean?
Get what I mean? Well, the box, the smiley face box. Like if you're selling through there, they would just.
No, it just depends.
Always think about price.
No,
that would take away. That would take.
It depends on how you set it up. You can either ship all your stuff to one of their fulfillment warehouses, and then it gets fulfilled. It gets fulfilled from them.
That'd be smarter, right?
Well, I mean, it depends. I mean, on what the product is, or most sellers. Yeah. Sellers that are on there, though, you can sell, and you just don't have to be like a Prime. And if you're not Prime, then you don't have to guarantee like next day.
No, I'm not worried about that. I just want the box. I don't want to pay for a box in those bubble wrap. You know what I mean? If I can get that shit paid for and you're selling on there, that might be a bonus. Do you get what I mean now?
I want to say that Amazon still allows you, like, you as like an individual business owner can go and have your own listings on Amazon. And then if someone buys something, you still fulfill it the same way that you do whenever you're buying bubble mailers right now and sending stuff out.
Just in a regular, like my little black pack right now.
Yeah. It doesn't necessarily come from Amazon. And then,
yeah, but I'm saying, I wonder if they would give it to you. If it's free, you can then take that cost away.
I don't know. There's something called Google. You could Google that and you could.
No, Brent, that's you, family.
No.
You quick with it normally, bro.
No, I know. No, I would assume though that, like, if you, just my understanding of Amazon, like,
you probably supply your own, or maybe buy it through them for a cheaper rate. That's what I really think. That's what I would feel would happen.
Probably, most likely.
They're gonna pass that. They're gonna pass that buck.
But I do think there's an opportunity though, like with the ability. It's just with social media kind of in general, and like the
explain Facebook, because you're pushing that, right? You and Bobby both are thinking about tiptoeing into this Facebook marketplace, right?
Well, I haven't gotten into the Facebook marketplace. I just think that there's an undercapitalized market for, I would say, probably individuals that are our age and probably older that are still kind of 20 years. I don't know, like they're not young kids that are on
people that are not going to get a whatnot.
They're not going to get on exactly.
Uncle Mike's not getting a whatnot.
Yeah, they're not going to get on those apps and stuff like that. But like, I don't think there's a whole lot of content that's being put out on Facebook necessarily. I think that there's individualized groups that are out there, and people have met through other means. But to come together on a Facebook group in order to have like a breaking group. But I still think
that's what we started with, though, Brent.
But I mean, I need you. I have a guy, and I'm not going to say his name, but like he was on a Facebook post of your Frotani that you had that I had posted up last week for us, and he's asking how much it is, and that he wants. I think he's looking for Griffey. What did I tell you?
The Peaks of Power. I think you were talking about Peaks of Power. I would touch it, but then
he said he's looking for Griffey, Bo Jackson, J Rod, or Jeter. Bob Ross parallels. And what do you have? And then I told him to email us. So I need you to let me know what you have and send me some pictures.
I told you. He can find me at ebay.com. Houston Car
I didn't.
Exchange.
I didn't.
We
I
have
didn't find.
beautiful
I didn't
pictures.
find him. I couldn't find your Frohey on there.
No, I don't have it. That's the one that Hunter. So let me put this out there right now. There's only one person that I would sell that car to, and it would be Hunter. Hunter does not. He would be very, very mad at me if I did not give him the opportunity. So there's that. And then Gunner's not going anywhere. I do have extras of both, but it's like at a point now, Brent, where we talked about this a minute ago. It's what is the rate right now? My computer is like kind of froze. It's not letting me go over. Can you pull up
I don't know.
eBay right now and just see? It's roughly 650. I think the rate right now for Ohtani is like 650, 700, which is crazy for a freaking piece of cardboard because it's not chrome or anything like that. It's just straight cardboard. Take so many chances.
Dude, he has an afro.
You see it?
Yes, it's
You got
beautiful.
it. You got it right now. What's the rate right now? If you look for the last one sold,
I don't have it up. If I try to pull up eBay right now during our recording,
here we
it's
go.
going
Boom.
to
here we go. We're gonna pull eBay.
boom, right in the background.
Happy mistakes. Ohtani. Right now, 469. 3 days left. That's the bid at it right now. So then we'll go filter. That's what I'm saying. Oh shit. Come on. Happy mistakes with Ohtani. Filter. Why is it not giving me my drop down? That's odd. That's suspicious.
Boom, boom.
That's weird that it won't let me. You know what I'm saying? When you drop that drop down.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna come back in it one more time. Let's see here. Yeah, it's not gonna do it. 545 is one right now offered up, Brent. Graded 10, 799, 999. Look, the Michael Harris is 140 right now. The Gunnar 250. It looks like that one's not selling. That's a reasonable one. Someone can probably go get right now. I think the Julio, you're not gonna find that one. That was the one. I need Julio and Acuna right now. That Christopher Morel, I have that for $100. It's $200. What the heck? I gotta check that price. Look at these prices though, Brent, on freaking Bob Ross. But me and you and Hunter, we were trying to get on that first day, right? That it came out and the website crashed. We talked about this last night with Bobby. Those boxes, I want to say that one with the easel was like 75 to 100, somewhere in that range, right? And then that's where we met Pooms. That's where we met Pooms. We were breaking those little boxes, and my man was killing them. And you get one easel. Those are apparently, if you didn't pop them out of the package, those are going pretty crazy right now. Like for a base card, right, without anything stupid, just a basic parallel, which is sitting on an easel. Those are going like $50 and $60 for like Mike Yastrzemski, like you know what I'm saying, not even big names. And
I've almost sold every single. Well, I have some of the ones that I've held back that are.
What about that? You still have the Adley I gave you?
Yeah, I still have all those.
That's a 10, right?
Which one?
The one that you got graded from SGC and came back a 10.
Yeah, that's the one I bought off of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
It came back at 10. I sold that already. I sold that at the H-Town Card Show.
How much you make for that one?
I think I sold it for like 60, I think.
Good come up. That was a good, $5 card I sold you at?
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, so that's what I was going to talk to you about a little bit earlier. I was going to tell you is that like I've started to look at my cards and I'm about to do probably a big one. I'm probably going to do a big submission. Yeah. Because I want to test. I want to test the waters with PSA because I want to evaluate all my cards and I want to see because I can look at a card pretty well, I think, and I just want to see if I have a gift. and see if
this is a 10. Nah, bro, I promise you, we did this. We did this. We sent 33 cards, me and Hunter, and he sent 3. They tore up his Ohtani and his Acuna and gave him 110 out of 3, and he paid a lot to get those. I want to say ridiculous amount. I'm not gonna put him out there like that. But then I turned around and sent 33, and we got back 80% 10s. And then one, dude, it was like the Astros. They just gave disrespect. There was a George Springer Gold 1 of 50 Cosmic. They gave that a 6. They gave Fromber Shimmer Cosmic a 6. And then like other one was like an 8. The Bo Jackson came back a 9. But like I really truly believe but then they came out recently. Did you hear about this? How they scale? Like they'll grade more on birth defects, meaning like the scratches, the dents, right? Than they will on centering. They'll give away centering if your card's perfect. That's wild. You
Interesting.
always look at a card, yeah, and look at it that they grade easier on centering.
Yeah.
That should let you know that they know that freaking these companies are making them too fast.
Man, no, but I think that I want to do that again because I had some really good returns from the last round that I did, and then I still have my Beckett. I think I have 6 Beckett's that I still need to turn in before September.
You need to do that to those Tiger Woods.
Yeah, I know. I want to do the
That would be
Tiger
the one I
Woods.
would say, the Tiger
No,
Woods.
I have some 92 Fleer too. I have some 92 Fleer basketball that I want to do, and I got all those. Oh, dude, I don't even know if you've seen all those.
But what's the color? I've seen a few of them. But Brent, you have beautiful Tiger Woods. That is meant for it. That's dope. That's an auto. Who's it with? It went away. Put your hand behind it. Put your hand behind it and then put it up.
It's Akeem. It's Akeem and Jalen. 101.
Brent.
No. 2 of 2. I'm sorry. 2 of 2.
Look, Brent. I was gonna show you this later. I know you look at that one. Ralph Sampson.
Dude, that's nice, bro.
Right. I know out of 75. I love it. The ink. My boy, Young Hustler. We're gonna get him on here. I'm not gonna say his name just yet, but you better be watching out for him. That dude is that Leaf?
Yeah, it's an on fire 2 of 2 Jackson Holiday auto die cut.
How much is that worth?
I've tried. I'm having a hard time comping these 101s and stuff like
Leaf,
that.
That's what Leaf. That 101 that I have right now with what's his name? Vladdy Jr. and Fernando Tatis. I have it listed for $100, $200. All of a sudden, recently, I've gotten like 2 people watching it, and then. But look, Brent, the texture on this. I still think the Leaf. It's almost like a basketball. I can't explain it. I'll have to show you in person. It's like bumps on here, like a basketball.
Yeah. What year is that? Because there was a whole basketball. You got to remember, I collected a lot of basketball when I was a kid.
21 and 22. Look, it's 2021 and 2022, but like there's a texture to it. You see it a little bit?
Yeah, I see it.
Uh-oh. Let's pull it up. We were talking. Got a counter, Brent. Let's see what they're saying. Let's see. I'm going to let you make this call. You ready, Brent?
Okay.
eBaying it. Oh, that Andy Pettit. Check that bad boy out. Can you see it? This one, you know me. I look for certain cards and certain things, right? Tier 1 is our favorite by far. So this one, look at his hat. What is that, Brent? That's how. What is his hat? You see, what was that, Brent?
That's a championship logo, if I'm not mistaken.
2005, right? 2005 World Series.
World Series.
We lost. Every game was crazy, but look, rocking the World Series game. Tier 1, 2 out of 25.
Huh? Is that a red? Is it a red
with
marker?
his so look, you know me, I'm dumb sometimes, but that's the only jerseys I buy. Astros, away jerseys. If you've ever noticed, my kids only wear that because it says Houston. I don't know why. I'm just in my head. That's why. But every away jersey, $25. He took the offer for that card. For that, that's why they give Houston no love.
I don't ever give Houston any love. I know.
That's fine. That's fine.
It's fine because the people in Houston, they show the love.
It's all good. But it is what it is, right? That was before. Put her in the vibes.
What do you got going on over here?
I just finished it right now. We just paid $25.
All right.
You might have to edit that. Make sure my address ain't up there, homie.
It's all good. I'm about to put up our baseball card release dates for June 9th through June 15th. So
update.
This next
what is update? You didn't tell me that. That's what I wanted to know because that's going to be they're going to kill whatnot. I'm going to stay off tonight.
So 2024 Top Series 2.
That's it.
It's not the update series. It's Series 2.
Well, that's I'm sorry, Brent. So this
Thank
one
you.
is going to have the guys that don't have their jerseys from the first series. That's all this is. I call it update. It's not true update, but they've updated the teams now to reflect the starters. Now you'll see maybe Colton Cowser's rookie card. You'll see those kind of kids that have came up and have been playing. That's how we got the original Springer. I mean the Bregman and Tucker, same way. So it is not update, but yeah, series 2. You're correct.
How much you think they've printed the hell out of this?
Yeah, it's the 2 cardboards, so that they make us wait for Chrome. So and then they pump the heck out of this. What are those little graphs up and down? What are those saying? The last 5 days, 7 days?
Last 7 days, it's showing the prices. The 30-day, it's kind of showing the trend of what they're doing over the last 7 days, the price wise, as far as like an average price. I guess that they're
24. Tell me that one.
I have to go look it up. I mean, I don't.
Right there. Is that it? Oh, I thought you had it right there.
This is new releases. Let's get through these new releases, and then we can go look at Bowman. You got 2024 Top Series 2. You have your baseball hobbies boxes, the jumbos, the blasters, all your different cases. But it's showing the wax stat is what it shows. It shows all of the different kind of prices, and then it shows like an average based off of like what people have listed online. So it kind of aggregates all the data. It's pretty cool data you can take a look at. But when you're actually on the site, it'll take you in and you can go to a checklist and stuff like that. But
Brent, run that line. I can't read them. So like take that line you're at right now. And what is each stat saying? That's what I can't read. That's what I was trying to read. Right there. They tell you what they are. There you go.
Okay. So 2024 Top Series 2 Hobby Box. The average price is $88.62. The 30-day low is $80 and the 30-day high is $96.80. And then so it looks like it's taken a dip though over the last 7 days is what that trend.
And that's up. That's series 2 or what?
Yeah, this is Top Series 2.
So it's because it's about to come out. I guess because the closer it gets, people will just wait, right? So you have to drop the price. You can't get the max anymore.
Yeah, and I don't know. I haven't looked on Topps. I don't know what Topps has said. They don't give like an MSRP price or anything like that. But I know everything now Topps. So you can. I don't know. I guess one thing that's interesting is like you can just go online now and like if you get in and you get the drop, like you can get some even if you're not like a dealer or something, a
licensed
like
dealer.
Yeah,
but that's the Sapphire thing. It collapses, and just they don't send that to local card shops. That all just sits at with them. That's what's wild.
Yeah. But so I mean that's kind of the big release that's going to be coming out next week is the Topps 24 the 2024 Top Series 2. It looks like there's also some wild card. I don't know. I've heard the wild card brand. I've just never taken a look at those, but I don't know if
didn't you say basketball though, Brent, earlier?
No, this is just baseball that I was looking at right now. I can take a step
okay,
back,
I'm sorry.
though.
I'm sorry.
Hold on 1 second.
So that tells you right now that Chrome still isn't even in the fucking picture. You know it's going to be a break, Brent, that I'm going to get in next year, and I was going to tell you about it. Cosmic is moving to NBA, so they're going to have top Chrome Cosmic. It's going to be dope.
Ooh.
Yeah. So look into that coming. I heard that the other day, and I was going to tell you that's going to be a crazy break.
Dude,
Cosmic.
That's gonna look like some of those old. That's gonna look like some of those old.
Planetary Pursuit, Brent, is what's gonna be dope.
Ooh.
Shoot. Think if you got an Ant-Man on Pluto, how much that would be worth, or something like that. Name your price.
Yeah, let me move some of these dates real quick. This is in the past. Here we go. Okay, so card releases in general, not just baseball, but what we have going on right now is there's Doctor Who Series 5 hobby box that's going to be coming out. And so everything that we're going to talk about right now is going to be on June 12th. Topps 2024 Series 2 is coming out. 2023-24 Topps G League basketball hobby box. Panini Donruss Optic basketball hobby box is dropping on June 14th.
You get the downtowns, Britt?
Which one?
What I see, that's what I don't know. I all I really do is break baseball, right? So what has the downtown and then which is the line with Kaboom, right? Because they both have NFL and NBA, correct?
Yeah, it's in the Donruss.
Those downtown
they
are badass. I've just seen some crazy CJ prices. That's why I'm curious.
They kind of insert them in a bunch of different ones, if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
okay. But it's all Donruss products and Prism. But you'll
Panini,
see
yeah.
the Kabooms, the Panini.
But
You're
I want
right.
to say
I'm sorry.
Prestige. I want to say Prestige has like Prestige football is where the Kaboom actually comes from, and then which one is Kaboom? I think it's the same thing. I think it may be the optic for basketball. I'm not 100% certain. Those are out of my price range still currently, but I haven't got into any of
What
those.
is that price point, Brent, on something like that?
I don't know. Like the Wimby Kabooms are like.
Oh, you're talking about searching like that. You're talking about individual searches.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
okay, I got you.
Like, I mean, I'm just talking about that's how much like the Kabooms can go for. I mean, you could probably get a Kaboom for like under $100 for like some no name person if they had one that came out or not a good player, but like for the some of the higher end ones there's there. But we have Magic the Gathering, the Modern Horizons that's coming out on June 14th as well too, and then it looks like there is a 2024 Wild Card Matt Rookies and Prospects Baseball Hobby Box. And then also Super Break Supercharged Father's Day Edition. I'm not exactly sure what that is. And then if we go,
I was going to tell you this, Brent. Right now. Jimmy has something. He's holding one for me right now. I think there was 3 the other day. They came out with Topps Chrome Star Wars Sapphire, and you're talking like $379 a box.
Yeah.
I want one so bad. It's something with Darth Maul, Brent, and it's like episode 1. Maul's on the outside. It's crazy. I was like,
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I had to walk away. That was so it's gonna be like the baseball Sapphire, Brent. Have you seen them?
Yeah, I've seen them. I have the Topps Chrome, the 2023 Topps Chrome, but the Sapphire, it's gonna be the same. I think the same concept. Same.
It's gonna be like this. Like it's just gonna be just the backgrounds, or
yeah.
Oh, I gotta go get one.
Yeah. So some other product that'll be coming out June 19th is going to be 2023-24 Panini Contenders Basketball Hobby Box. You have Upper Deck Extended Series Hockey, Marvel Black Panther Wakanda Forever box, 2023 Panini Donruss Optic Basketball Choice Boxes on the 19th.
What's a choice box? What's a choice box?
It's just an extra. It's actually just a marketing
like or something.
No,
or it's just like a hanger.
It's like a marketing thing where they just have like a different release of the same cards and they add a few extra inserts in there. 2024 TriStar Hidden Treasures Football Mini Helmet Platinum Edition box is going to come out on the 19th. The 2023 Panini Immaculate WWE Hobby Box, that'll probably be a pretty popular one for the wrestling folks that are out there.
What's that UEFA say, Brent? Can you read that for me?
Yeah, it's 2023-24 Top UEFA Club Competition Museum Collection Soccer Hobby Box. That's on the 19th.
Museum, that's dope.
Yeah, the museum stuff is nice, especially for the
They dropped a Pristine. I know we're giving away that Pristine right now.
Oh yeah,
they have a soccer Pristine, Brent. It's
black.
Know.
We need to try to break one of those or get one and just break it. 2023 Pro Set Pure Football Box is the 21st of June. 2024 Upper Deck Marvel Metal Universe Avengers Blaster Box on the 21st. Then they have a 20 box Upper Deck.
I'm about to get that. That's gonna be dope.
I think that there's a market for that. I think that I don't know.
That might just a Percy, Brent. That me and
I think that there's a lane though, and kind of an area that it may be I don't know. There may be it may be underserved right now, is what I'm saying for
Star Wars right now, or what?
I just think for kind of like Star Wars and comic book cards and stuff like that. I think there's probably more demand than there is supply maybe out there currently for people that are like kind of crossing over between different areas of collecting and stuff like that, because there's a lot of crossover that you're seeing going out.
I get what you're saying. People that want X-Men are a little bit have expendable cash right now because they're our age. So you're trying to tap that. I feel you, bro. I see it.
It happened to me. It was the same thing with the wrestling cards. I got all those silver prisms that I came across.
Dude, you got some dope ones. I didn't. I slept, and then you kept sitting in them, and I told Amber, I said, "Look at this shit. This shit's dope."
Yeah,
you've done that twice, Brent. You stay on the edge. Garbage Pail Kids. You called it. Now look at the price points.
I haven't even looked at it. I've just put it in the back of my head. I'm just like,
oh, you gave it up. You don't want to think about what you sold shit for.
Well, no, I'm just like, I mean, I still like, I'm glad I opened those boxes and I got, and I was able
to. Well,
you
hit a Otani.
I know.
That's like, you talk about happy mistakes. That's how I feel on a rapper. I've yet to see one. That's dope, man.
But I was like, man, I could have flipped those boxes for like
I made you open it, but you
It's
got
all
to
good.
open
I had
cards,
no,
right?
I know I got to open the cards, and that was super fun, and that was a good time. But so we also have Panini 2023 Panini Select Football Hobby Box is coming out on June 21st, and then there's some huge Yu-Gi-Oh! Battles of Legends Terminal Revenge Booster Box that's going to be coming out, and then
We need to look into Panini. You talk about Panini 2025, Brent. That's when it's over, right? So is everybody going to be able to use the logos? Like they still haven't said.
you're talking about from a licensing perspective.
Panini with the NFL licenses right now. Technically, they're owned by, I believe, Fanatics, right? And they put whatever they were issuing cards with the logos. They came out and put a cease and desist, right?
Oh yeah, I
And
remember this. Yeah.
remember that? So like they said, it's cheaper. You want to? It's a $20 million fine, and 5 million, or you just do the litigation or whatever, hold it up for 5 million, and they did that, and they've been printing. So 2025, I think it's full bore. Whoever gets it,
Yeah,
that's
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
wild.
Yeah, we'll have to check it out.
Tops is gonna try to. I feel like, what do you think about this whole Tops and athletes now? So like the NFL, how they're grabbing CJ, and then Marvin Harrison not signing his NFLPA licensing agreement. Tops is trying to snatch people. I feel like it looks like, and that's kind of. I think they're trying to have some of the biggest names, so they have the best shot at getting NFL. That's where my side. That's what I really think right now with that.
I don't know. I heard today, and this I guess it's been out for a while now, but apparently there's 36 states in the country, and they're allowing high school kids to get NIL money. I was
Brent,
like, whoa.
let's be honest here. That's happened forever. Everybody's got the bag, right? So it's just wide open, and I think there needs to be parameters. When you hear Nick Saban crying about it last year, he was making points. It's like, yeah, now you can't illegally pay people. These people are making it. You know what I mean? It's fair, and even the odds, but it's like at the same time, these kids. They say coach can bounce at any time, right? Just the same thing. I feel with them.
Yeah,
You got to hold these coaches a little bit longer if you're really gonna do it, because like these kids will bounce in a year. Different situation. Mitchell, I'm glad we got him at Texas, right? But he won 2 national championships for Georgia. Was it junior year? He went to Texas, but closer to his daughter. You know what I mean? But still, you've won 2 national championships. You have to have some kind of allegiance. I don't know. You can't hold them to anything.
Yeah, no, it's different. The portal has changed the game. Like I don't know. It's recruiting is totally different now. Like
right?
You can't. You basically, if you got it, you got it, and you can go and do whatever you want. Basically, like you show me the money. You know what I'm saying?
Booster, baby.
But what else you got for us today, bud?
Let's see. July 13th and 14th, you can catch us in Conroe. Britt will be out of town, but I think we'll have Uncle Mike back.
Oh,
we'll
Uncle
have,
Mike.
Uncle Mike and Hunter. Hunter showed up at on a 2-day sale on Sunday at 10 a.m. You know what I mean? He had a rough weekend, bro. They've been killing him. So I was glad to see Hunter back to backs. I think me and you both will be at H-Town, right?
Yeah.
I know Uncle Mike will probably join. My dad's gonna come out. Hunter will be with us. That's gonna be what, August 24th and 25th?
Yep.
H-Town.
They're actually. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know the full details of it. I know you've been in more contact with them, but I think that I've been to that convention center out there in Stafford, and it is I don't know, it's a pretty nice place. And so it'll be I don't know how much
bigger than the room that we were in last time.
It depends on how much space he got. I mean, I was there for.
Mappy said it was pretty big. It was, and we've talked to him about maybe getting a corner. So he maybe 4 tables, 5 tables. He said they'd work with us. So cool, dude. I've been talking to Lupe through them, and hopefully have him on shortly. Promote this.
Yeah, absolutely. We need to get him on. We need to get him on before the show. I'd like to hear the history that. And again, I want to give a shout out to Shane over at the Conroe Sports Car Show for sitting down with me last week. That was a really fun interview, and got to hear a little bit of the history and kind of them growing pretty quickly to.
I like just prospect on clean tables, like stuff that people
he
don't.
Dropped some knowledge.
Me and you talked about this, right? And we the first time, dude, I had all these cards laying on top of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't sold, some sold not. But when me and you went to now placing them and letting them sit, and people can see the whole card, they sell so much easier. But him saying things that people don't have, that's a pet peeve of mine. If I go to a table and you don't have a price, I'm not going to hit the first price. I'm just going to keep going. And that was a good point that I like that he made. There's some young kids, dude. What was the one kid that we talked to, Brent, last time at the Conroe? You walked around. I see him at a couple shows. He's hit me for 2 sales. We've gone back and forth to trades. I can't think of his name off the top of my head.
I don't know which one. Clutch
The dude's
City.
Prosper must, yeah. No, it's not. That's a dude we've been at H Town, and he's the one that he's a pretty cool dude. I think Marcos is his name, but the dude that we met last week, the one from Laredo, he was pretty cool, and then Derek from Pasadena, they're in the memorabilia thing, but they're getting into cards, and watching them hustle some cards was pretty cool.
Yeah,
this week.
But then we have our we skipped over. We jumped from June to
July.
Oh, I'm sorry. We jumped from July, but we also we're gonna take, me and you are gonna go out to the National out in Cleveland.
Hey, try to hopefully catch the Indians game. I think Padres they might be there. They might just have left, but hopefully we get to meet somebody.
Spread our hobby wings, and go and see what it's all about. And so,
oh yeah, so check out maybe some vlogs from it. We're not going to run a table out there. We're just going to go and check everybody and kind of treat it as a convention and see what we can find, man. Maybe we do some collabs, open for anything, right, Brent?
That's right. We will see what's going down in the city of Cleveland.
So what else do we have coming? We have that baseball episode we want to get out before July. So next few weeks and give like a spin. I want to talk to these dudes.
Yeah, if we don't hurry up, you're gonna hit the midway point.
Well, maybe that's the time, right? We wait till July and then hit it. But Tommy John's has to be a topic. We're gonna talk about some movement. Are they gonna hold?
That's gonna be a fun episode, especially if we get the collaboration that we're expecting from of the
5 people from 5 different areas. Yep. And I think that's gonna be we're gonna take Card Galaxy live pretty much. And dude, you never know what could come out of that one. We'll have to put a little warning before that one.
But I also want to give a shout out to Tizzy and the whole On Tops crew for all the support and everything, for all the support that they've kind of given us over the last I don't know, as long as I can remember, they've always kind of been there for us. And so and just thank Tizzy for coming on with us last week. That was a really fun episode. I have some really cool shorts kind of planned that I want to do with some Anchorman San Diego stuff. And so I'm gonna get those rolling. I got to put parental advisory on that episode just because of the way we started that episode. But
you caught me off guard when you edited me, and then I was half asleep. I was like, run it, and then I hear it. I'm like, oh, Brad.
Yeah, I know. Ashley said the same thing. She was like, because I asked her, I was like, hey, can I run this? And she was like, yeah, that's cool. And then she listened back to it, and she was like, oh, now I know what you.
Yeah, you did the same thing. You played like the first 5 seconds, and then I hear the end, and I'm like, I'm laying there, I'm like, oh my God. I still think of my mom, what the hell is she gonna fucking say? I said it right there, but nah, dude, it's caught me off guard. Run it.
I know. I'm gonna edit. I can edit it.
It was organic. It's all good. It is what it is. I've been trying better. You know what I'm saying? Trying a lot hold them down a little bit.
I just flagged that one on the Apple podcast as advisory, just so there was no.
Yeah,
it is what it is. But thank you all for kind of joining us tonight. Brandon, do you have anything else before we kind of sign off out of here?
Nah, man, everything's been fun, man. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, me too, man. This has been a good time. But this is Sweet Cards, dude.